So if you go back to Maslow and you remember the bottom of the pyramid was safety and security, food, water, shelter. Now that those needs have been met, what happens is that unconsciously people start going, wait a minute, like, is this all I get? All this job is, I just have to work the way that guy tells me to and do it when and how, and I'm not growing. This person doesn't know me. I'm not actualizing. I'm not being developed. Nobody's making it, the work I'm doing doesn't have a purpose and meaning. All of these things are exploding inside of people all over the world. And it's the reason that so many millions of people, particularly in the United States, have been quitting their jobs over the last 20 years because they got this shock to their system. They had 20 months where they were working from home and they had all this time to go, do I like my job? Do I like my boss? Do I like my company? And the answer was no, no, no. And it came down to how did their companies and managers make them feel? Medical science has come to discover that the heart actually does a lot more than circulate our blood. It actually does a lot of our thinking. And so there is research that shows that the heart has its own mini brain that's independent of our mind, and it has its own logic that greatly affects our reasons and our choices. But it also turns out that the heart, this and this, are connected through what's called the vagus nerve. And the heart and the mind are actually in constant communication, with the heart sending out more information to the brain than vice versa. So the heart is sensing an experience and sending that information to the mind to make heads or tails of what's going on. But they're working together.